What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a little review and little wear test of the new Colourpop No Filter Foundation. This has been so hyped up. It is all over YouTube, all over Instagram. I feel like everyone is just so excited, and we have just been waiting for Colourpop to come out with foundation since they came out with their No Filter Concealer, and it's finally here! So this video is not really going to be a first impression. Oh my god. It's not really going to be a first impressions since I have been wearing this foundation for the past couple of days, so I kind of already know how I'm feeling about it. But I am going to show you how it applies on the skin, how it wears throughout the day, so I'll show you some clips of that, and also share some of my little thoughts and opinions. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I think about this foundation and how it wears on my combination skin, then just keep on watching. I have brows and my eyeshadow done already. Got my hair up. So if y'all just want to take a look at my skin, so this week my skin's been acting up. So we got a little friend here, little friend forming here, a lot of acne scarring, little friend over here. Yeah, my skin has been having a week. It is just not agreeing with me. It's been breaking out. It's really red. Now, I have been trying out this foundation for a couple of days now, so I kind of have my opinion on it. So just a disclaimer, I'm not saying it's the foundation breaking me out, because I also bought new skincare from Sephora. I bought the Ole Henriksen Balance and Control set. So I don't know. I read the reviews and some people say their skin is purging and then it clears up, so it could be the skincare, could be the foundation. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm gonna test it out and use some of my regular products and just use the foundation. Start off by priming my face. I'm gonna use the Boja Perfecting White Charcoal Mattifying Primer. Excuse my ratchet nails. I really like this primer because it really does help to mattify my face. I noticed that throughout the day it really did keep my face matte. So I'm just going to be using what I know I like already. And I actually haven't tried the foundation with this primer yet, so I'm going to see how it works. Of course, we're going to take the new Colourpop No Filter Foundation. And I'm sure you have all seen this already. I'll just give you a close-up. Here's what it looks like. I love the packaging. I love the stars. I think it looks so cute, and it is a glass bottle. And I know some people don't really like the cap, so you can twist it this way and that's where it will pump. And then it also just comes with a lock, so that way it doesn't squish in your bag, so it's great for travel. And it is 0.85 fluid ounces, so that's less than your standard foundation, but it is also only $12. I really don't mind that there is no cap, especially since there is a lock. I feel like since there is a lock, you don't really need a cap, because the point of the cap is just to prevent it from squeezing everywhere. So I'm just going to apply this to my face, and I am in the shade Light 50. I'm a little scared picking it online. I always get really nervous picking foundations unless I can like swatch it in person, but so far it seems like it has been a pretty good match for me. And yeah, it's very liquidy. I don't know if you can tell. Kind of reminds me of the consistency of the Fenty Beauty foundation, just like the liquidiness of it. It's supposed to be medium to full coverage, so we're gonna see. And I always apply medium to full coverage foundations with a brush, so I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty brush. Which is a little light for me, but it's not too bad. I think the coverage is pretty good. You can still see my scarring, you can still see my pimples, my redness a little bit. So I would say it is a medium coverage foundation, and y'all can go ahead and layer this if you want. For sake of the video, I will, but I usually do not layer my foundations. I usually just put concealer on. Another little pump. Will say this foundation layers really nicely with the brush. I don't know if you can tell, but the coverage is much more full coverage. You can still see it a little bit, but nothing too crazy. I find with most foundations you can still see my scarring and stuff a little, so, but not bad. Like this, like where it's just scarring, is covered up pretty nicely. Overall, it feels really light. I don't think it looks cakey or heavy or anything like that. I'm gonna go over it. It is a little bit, I don't know if you can tell, kind of creasing up in my nose. Just a smidget. But I feel like a lot of foundations do that for me, so it's not too bad. But I don't see any like major creasing or anything so far. Well, I'm just gonna take my Tarte concealer, my Reinforce of the Z, and I'm just gonna put this on top just for extra coverage. And I do that basically with all of my foundations, even if they are full coverage or not, regardless. It just maybe affects how much I put on. But in order to give this foundation a fair try, I'm gonna follow my regular routine and use what I know. I'm gonna go ahead and put on this concealer and then I'll be right back. So I've only set the places on my face that I put concealer, so I just use my Flower Beauty concealer as usual. I know I love that concealer. And now I'm just gonna continue and set it with my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. And like I said, I set all my foundations, so if I didn't set this one, we would not be giving her a fair shot. So as you can see, I look pretty poreless. It looks pretty good, especially set with the powder. I feel like it makes it look more blurred and really flawless. I will say, however, around my nose, I don't know if you can tell, it is clinging to some of my dry patches around my nose. So if you have dry skin, I don't know if you will like this or not. That might be a problem, but maybe if you moisturize really good, it'll be good. So I'm gonna bronze, and I'm gonna take the new Marc Jacobs bronzer in Fantastic. I finally got my hands on it. I'm still debating though if this bronzer is worth it, because this bronzer is like $49. It smells really good, I'll say that. I'm just gonna continue and finish off the rest of my face, and we shall be right back. So I've had this foundation for almost, I would say, an hour now, and I feel like it's looking pretty good. So even though, see if it was clinging onto some of my dry patches here, it's not looking too bad, especially after I set it with some setting spray. And I just used the Mario Badescu spray. I love this stuff. Like I said, I've just been following my routine with this because that's how I usually test new products, like new foundations, bronzers, what have you. I just do my regular routine. I feel like we can all say that's how we try most foundations. I just try to give it a fair shot, so I wear it how I know I'm going to be wearing it for the rest of the time I have it, if that makes sense. It's about 9:30 right now. I've had the foundation on for about 6 hours. I think it looks pretty good. I'm not too oily. I did blot once today, but that's typical for any foundation I wear. Long wearing, super matte, not super matte, I typically blot. But it's looking really good. Besides the mild oiliness, I don't see any fading around my nose or anything, and the dry patches I had in this area are pretty much gone, and I think that's because my oils like seeped into the skin and had the foundation melt in more, so it looks pretty good, and I actually like it better than when I previously wore it these past 2 days. And I think it's because of the primer I used, the mattifying primer from Boja, and I'm really liking the way it's looking so far. It's looking pretty good. So I'll check back with you guys again at the end of the night. It is now 12:30 at night. I've had this foundation on for about 9 hours now. I think I finished filming the first half at 3. But anyway, I've had this foundation for 9 hours now. I could leave it on longer, but I am super tired. I'm exhausted, and I just really feel like taking off my makeup right now. It doesn't feel heavy or anything on the skin, like my face isn't like dying, like I'm not dying to take it off like I am with some foundations. This is how it's looking so far after 9 hours of wear. I think it looks really good. I don't notice it fading really. You can see kind of some redness peeking through right here. I got a little zit, but you know, it's been 9 hours, so nothing too unexpected. Yeah, but there's not too much fading where my acne scars are. My chin is kind of more of a little midget. Right here, this one's just starting to peek through this little pimple. But other than that, it looks really good. It maintained my highlight and contour and blush very, very well. And I didn't retouch up my blush, my bronzer, or my highlight at all. So it held it really, really well. My concealer still looks really good. And yeah, I'm overall really happy with it. I actually like it much better with the primer that I used today. So that mattifying primer I used, it still looks really good. So I'm really happy with it. But like I said, I have been wearing it for a couple of days now. And honestly, I can say I really do. I like this foundation. I really do. I think it's really good for $12. Did it blow me away? No, it didn't blow me away. Let's just be honest. It does last a really long time on the skin at the end of the day. I think the coverage is really good and it is buildable. So if you want to build up coverage, you can do that as well. I usually never build up a second layer. I usually just use my full coverage concealer because I don't know, it's just what I do. But you can definitely build this up and it won't look cakey or anything like that. The only thing I will say is if you do have dry skin, be a little cautious or just really hydrate your skin just because it did cling a little bit to my dry patches on my nose. Other than that, I really do like this foundation, and for the price, I just don't think you can beat it. $12. That's really good, and it comes with so many colors. It comes in 42 shades, which I think is amazing, so good job Colourpop. I'm pretty confident that you will be able to find your shade, and they do have a nice little like shade match helper on their website. It's super lightweight. I honestly think, for me personally, this is not going to be like my full glam going out foundation, but I think I will use this as like an everyday foundation, especially for the price. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed the little wear test. I highly recommend this foundation, especially since it's only $12, 42 shades. You really can't beat it, so for sure give this a try if you're interested. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys have picked up this foundation, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.